Okay, at face value, you probably think, The Girl Who Loved Powerglide? Nah, that's just a dull episode. There's not interesting things going in there at all, man. Well, I'm telling you, there's more than meets the eye with this one. What did he just say? Good God. Let's go back. Let's hear that again.
Absolute bloody fool.
Bloody hell, man. Watch your bleeding mouth. This is a U certificate cartoon, for God's sake. Right, let's back to the episode. This is Astoria Carlton Ritz. Or Paris Hilton.
I know you're all totally grossed out to be here.
She's meant to be a young teenager, I'm guessing, but she comes across to me being about 30 bleeding too.
Aren't you geezers having a good time? Why can't you guys just
Bloody hell, she's going off on one.
Oh, I can't.
Struth, where did all this come from? Underlying anxiety, stress, depression, and this is her party? I need to think of a bloody funeral.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to.
Ugh. Hey writers, well done for shoehorning that in there. Bravo! Okay, Dirge, Ramjet and Thrust, the Conehead, poor man Seeker Jets, really. Bloody hell, she can ask scream. And here comes Powerglide with his extendable... We'll get back to that later, I promise. Now, I may sound like I'm splitting hairs, but I'm not a big fan of old Powerglide. You know, he's got a big mouth even though he hasn't got a mouth, so he's kind of obnoxious and slightly annoying, and his voice kind of grates on me after a while. I'm the Rob Schneider of Transformers. Now this poor girl for this entire episode is permanently being manhandled, abused, or just generally being slapped around a bit. But I'll point it out every time she is. It's pretty obnoxious, and we do a count at the end, alright? Okay, so Powerglide has taken her off, and he's going to be pursued by 3 fighter jets. Yes. His chances are not good. Alright, I'll be honest with you, as a kid I quite like the bits where the planes are engaging each other. It's quite interesting. Well, not that interesting, but as a kid it was. Now, get used to Powerglide changing shape and size through this entire episode. There's no consistency, but this is a Transformer episode, so the lack of consistency is consistent. No roll button. I always wondered what she said as a kid. Now I know. I just suddenly clocked. No roll button. Whatever. What the hell? Sorry, that's just a problem of mine. Let's carry on. Very luckily for Powerglide and Paris there, the Decepticons, as we know, cannot shoot for shit. They shoot like stormtroopers. They've got more chance of shooting themselves than anybody else. Thrown up against the bulkhead. Poor cow. She really gets manhandled in this. You haven't seen the half of it. There's some really dodgy animation later on, and it just looks wrong. That's all. It's just wrong. I've got to say, I remember this being a lot more interesting. Anyway, he's managed to escape them by hiding under a bridge. The Decepticons are truly the most stupid beings on the face of the earth. Something else that I never fail to be impressed by, these giant transforming alien robots, and everybody always wants to know who they are.
Are you?
They must have been in the bloody papers or the news!
Whoever you are, I think you're completely the
Seriously?
greatest.
Yeah, you can't even believe it.
Oh,
Now, check this out. Good God! Did you see that? I don't know what to say. I mean, seriously, what would that have done to you? No, I'm not joking. What would that have done to you? I consulted a doctor, and this is what he told me. Well, this is actually my day off, but survising by what I have established by watching the evidence on this tape, I would say it would probably have broken her spine, cracked her ribs. She would probably have burst some internal organs. She would probably die from internal bleeding. A slow and very painful death. Very nice. And I'll get back to my drink.
Oh, I want to
Wow.
go flying again.
Man, that's just wrong. Wow, he slaps her around and tells her to shut up and listen. What a guy! What a guy!
Chairman of the Board of Hybrid Technologies.
I love that. She's just told him she's the chairman and he can't get his head round it. Is he a sexist transformer or what? Hey, I got a redneck. I meant that redneck pun by the fact that he's actually does have a physical red neck, okay? So don't get the wrong idea. Right, back to the episode. This is one of only a couple of scenes that Prime's in, and Prime really doesn't give a shit about this. He doesn't care about the girl, and he doesn't care about Powerglide.
Maybe they just wanted to hold her hostage.
Yes, because she couldn't possibly know what they want, because she's just a girl!
That's what bothers me.
Shut up, Powerglide.
So
Oh, this next bit seems brilliant.
Creeps, huh?
Yeah.
Too bad I wasn't there. I'm always ready to rescue a girl as pretty as you.
Yeah, nice try, Spike, but she couldn't be less interested, mate. Look at her face. No, rather not.
I think he's wonderful.
You do?
Oh, wow. He's tall, he's handsome, he's shiny.
And he doesn't even have a mouth. A freaking mouth!
Well, there's a few things he can't do, you know.
What are you
Actually, you know what? Sorry, Spike, wrong again, you douche. These next couple of scenes, I just don't get.
Hey!
What's that? Hey! What's all that about? He broke the nut head himself, not her. Wow, look at the way he just slapped her out the way.
Hey, like I can't help it if your junk's all
Jeez.
defective.
Apparently, did you hear that? He's got defective junk. Look, I don't want to know any more about it, but that's not what Hound said.
Man, and we got all the ball we need.
And away we go! Company won't let you near any of their equipment.
Yeah, apparently her and machines don't mix.
Get along too well.
I can
Get along too well. Alright, fine, pick me up on everything I say. Good God.
task of escorting you back to our main
So now it's up to Powerglide to look after her because the Decepticons are after her. Don't you think Optimus Prime would have spent a little bit more time and resources in protecting this girl? No, because he doesn't give a shit.
field to capture the girl.
And here we have the three stooges of the Decepticon Air Force. These guys are so bloody thick. I wonder if why they've got a cone head, because they're particularly stupid. They have a cone for it. I don't know. I really don't know, actually.
Let us try to find her again. You will not try to kill
Yeah, it's useless, Megatron. You just idly threat people, but you never do anything. You're utterly useless. Why don't you do it yourself, you lazy prick? Yeah, so he's trying to look after this girl, so what's he do? He hides her in plain sight.
No, wait.
Yeah, I know, earlier she said she was hungry, so what's that got to do with a fucking theme park, eh?
Stupid old
Eh?
company
Eh?
today.
Storia. We
Now, this image will be forever burned in my retina. How bloody stupid does that look? Now he's really large, and we'll cut back any second now, and it'll be small again.
So, like, what do I want?
Consistency!
what you want.
And I know Powerglide's a bit of a bitch, but why is he taking orders from this girl?
Let go!
Okay, he's being done now for trying to manhandle her.
Hey, what's the matter?
Yeah, they even shocked him.
My dad
Now we
gave
found
me
out that
this
pendant
toy
round
gun.
her neck is really,
He
really
made me promise
important.
never to take
And we'll
it
find
off.
out what's in it later. But do you really care? Because I bloody
It's
don't.
okay. You didn't
And
know.
yes, you guessed it. They're in plain sight. Who finds them? Even the stupid conehead Decepticons could locate them in a park where there seems to be nobody else in it but them two. I mean, seriously, where is everybody? There's nobody else there. Oh no, the Decepticons are gonna, guess what?
Yeah.
Run on the spot. Look, that's it. I'm sure they should have been further forwards than that unless they were just tap dancing. Bloody idiots. What the hell just happened? Did he trick them by moving to the left and she moved to the right and just... Where's he gone? Said they're as thick as arseholes, didn't I? Now he's got the drop on them. Wow, I mean, just wow. I mean, seriously, the Decepticons are using a merry-go-round as a form of attack? Let's use our guns instead. Yay, look, it works much better than the merry-go-round, stupid fuckers. So yes, he shoots the Coca-Cola machine, and wow, does it come like a torrent of oil? I guess they didn't put the Coke in actually bottles, they just sort of like left it in the machine. Then he shoots a big top on them, as you've seen, it just conveniently falls on them, and now he's gonna run on the spot for a bit. Look, seriously, look. He's just running on a conveyor belt. You're not gonna get anywhere like that. And then he transforms into a jet. Why didn't you do it in the first bloody place, you moron? And then it's up, up, and away. And the dumb Decepticons manage to find their way out of the cloth. Bloody marvellous, isn't it? And I'll take it back, I don't find the aerial combat that interesting nowadays. It's actually pretty dull. And it's amazing that his cockpit has changed. Earlier on she was inside, now she's at the top of the cockpit. Jeez. That was a bit unsporting.
Here they come again.
Yep. Powerglide is actually being outmaneuvered by 3 fighter jets now, which should have happened in the first place. And he's hidden himself in a cloud. Do they not have sensors or radars or tracking on their stupid military bad imitation cone-headed jets? The consensus is no.
Transmitting coordinates now.
Wow, he was running quite parallel, and now he back. Stop. See, watch this bit. He's running straight. Okay, fine, fair enough. Then he's suddenly all over the place, and and then he's straight again, and watch this abrupt stop. Watch it, seriously. Look, that would have just broken every bone in her body. Seriously.
Like nowhere.
So apparently they're nowhere, which nowhere has to be somewhere, let's be honest with you. But yeah, okay, so they're stranded. Didn't he know where he was flying, or did he just run for it? That's fair enough, I'll give him that. If he's trying to escape the Decepticons, yeah, he possibly wasn't navigating where he was going. But this does make no sense, this bit now.
You know, you don't
And
have
what's
to
with
be
the music in the background? I mean,
okay?
seriously, what are they trying
Just
to
let me help.
portray here?
You're like a big baby sometimes.
Okay, so she's going to wrap some cloth round a
I
hole
mean,
in the
like,
metal
I
arm?
care about
Yeah, because
you.
that's
You
really
saved
going to
my
help.
life. Of
That's
course
like
you
if
wouldn't
she'd
do
been in an
anything like
accident
that
and he
about
offers
me.
her a
Of
blowtorch
course not.
to seal the
You're
wound. You seem to have been hurt. Here, let me help.